What's going on YouTube? Robbie again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bandai and Tamashii Nation's SH Monsterarts Alien Warrior. Now, the name is a little bit misleading, I would say. This is the Alien Warrior from Alien vs. Predator. The more common Alien Warrior is the warrior from Aliens that has the kind of ridges on the dome of the head. This guy's just got the smooth dome. But very cool either way. Very cool looking at the very least. It comes with a bunch of different hands, as you can see here. He's got an egg, and he's got a chest burster in the back there. You can't really quite see, but yeah, really cool. I have a couple of the Godzilla Monsterarts, and I like them quite a bit. So basically, you just got the box here. It's got some nice neon green alien blood splatters all over it, and you can see on the side here, nice image of the figure on the back. It's got some of the features. Movable, okay, molding, optional parts, all that kind of fun stuff. Introducing SH Monsterarts, revolutionary new monster action figure series incorporating state-of-the-art SH Figure Arts technology. So very cool. He's got the opening mouth, the extending probe inner mouth there, and all kinds of really just excellent articulation from what I can see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this guy open, and we will check him out in hand. Alright guys, so here we have the Monsterarts Alien Warrior, and overall I have to say it's a pretty neat figure. It's not without its problems though, and we'll get into those shortly. But first of all, let me just show you the beautiful sculpt on this figure. Really nice. We'll show that off real quick here. You can see all the detailing. The figure is black, but with like a silver wash over it, and then a gloss coat over that. It appears to be. So you do get a very nice kind of shimmery, shiny, very wet looking finish, which fits this figure well. Nice, very long tail going on here, with a tip that is feels cold, so I have a feeling that it is die cast. And again, the dome is also very nicely shiny. Really in person, giving off that nice kind of glossy, wet look that the alien had in the films. So really cool. Articulation is also fantastic. We'll show that off real quick here. The head can move left to right, up and down. Of course, it's got independent bits here so that you can actually move the head a little bit further down, like that. But you can also get it basically all the way up, which is really nice to have him in crawling poses. The bits on the back are also posable, so you can kind of move those, get them out of the way for various posing. The mouth does open and close, and he does have the inner mouth. It does have a tendency to get stuck at times. There we go. But it's very long. It doesn't. It's just loose in there, so if you have the mouth open, chances are this thing's gonna like kind of slide out just due to gravity. But it's pretty neat. The head does also move side to side a bit. It's kind of on a ball joint in there. It's on a ball joint, and then there are other bits that kind of help it move around. The arms are on kind of ball socket universal joints, so you get nice range of motion with those. They also pull out like so. You can move those back in and however you want, up and down. It's got the nice bicep swivel, very nice deep elbow there. I believe it's a double jointed, kind of hidden double joint. And of course the wrists are on ball joints as well, a ball joint and swivel. The torso, you can see kind of the rib cage. You can even see the bits kind of moving through it. All independent and on, I believe, ball joints in there. So very nice there. You get a lot of really deep curvature of the spine as well. The hips can go up and down as well as in and out and around. Very nicely jointed. The knees are again a nice double hinge, and the feet are on all kinds of swivelly goodness, back and forward, and then the toes are jointed as well. They don't really go down all that much without falling out, but they're just little ball joints, and you just pop them right back in. And that is really kind of the main bummer of this figure, is that pretty much all of the joints are ball and socket, and it does tend to, his tail is very heavy due to the end being metal, and it does droop, it does sag, and I mean, it's very posable. It's got a lot of joints in there, but it will pop out. Any one of these joints has a tendency to pop out if you move it around too much or too quickly or breathe on it too hard. It's happened to me quite a few times. I mean, obviously it's easy enough to put back in, but it does get a bit annoying. However, the tail is very nice and balances the figure out quite well. But you also get a bunch of accessories, so we'll get into those quickly as well. Yeah, close the mouth up. Just put him right back here. So for accessories, you do get a bunch of different hands. So you do get some nice crawling hands here. Very nice. You get some kind of half clawed hands. He's got one of those on as well. And you do get these fully clawed kind of grasping hands, so you can grab onto things and other figures and whatever. So you do get those as well. And they're very simple to switch in and out. You just pop one hand off and then just pop the other one right on. So very, very easy. He also comes with a chest burster hatchling. Very nice. Nicely painted. Doesn't really do anything. I would have liked maybe just a little something. He comes with a stand, and we'll get into that in just a second, but it would have been nice if the stand had like a little spot for him to kind of plug onto and kind of stay upright, because otherwise there's nothing that holds him up. He's just an accessory that has really nowhere to go. You can't really display him because he doesn't stay upright. You can put him in his hand, but that doesn't really make any sense unless you want him to just like whip this little baby alien around. So there's that. He also comes with an egg. Oop. And it's nice. It's cool. I think the pink is a little bit too vibrant on the top. I would have liked maybe a little bit duller color, just so it doesn't stand out quite as much. But it's neat. It's just hard plastic. It doesn't really do anything. But you do get that as well. Yeah. And of course, as I mentioned, you do also get an action stand here. Very nicely painted Alien Warrior. And of course, it's the Tamashii stage for figures here. You've got the little arm here that you can plug in to. It looks like they filled in a couple of the holes, but it feels, as you can see by the light. But looks like you can just like put a little pin or something in there and pop those out if you wanted to change whichever hole this thing goes into. But you know, it just goes like that, and then you pop this on and put these little forks on to just grab the waist of the figure, and then you can use that to pose him however you like. So really cool. You can get this guy in a lot of really cool poses, and especially since the head is such that you can basically put it looking all the way forward. You can get some really nice like crawling poses out of this guy. You know, you get the legs all the way up and various things like that. So yeah, really nicely done. I do wish the tail stayed on a little bit better. The tail also can go down, so you can kind of straighten it all out and have a really nicely posed guy. Yeah, so really nicely done. I'm very much looking forward to see what else. I know they've got a big chap coming out for the Monsterarts series, and I'm looking forward to that. And I hope they do more in the future. I'd like to see more of the Predator characters, as well as more of the different kinds of alien creatures as well. So, very cool overall. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they've got coming up. So, yeah, very nice. That's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.